Hey, what up, people? It's PJ333, and I'm a little late on this, but the Star Wars trailer just came out a couple days ago, and I want to review it. The thing is, I have to record the computer screen, because I put the trailer on my computer, and I'm filming the screen. What I planned on doing was finding a download on the internet to download the trailer onto my computer, then put that into editing software, and then just talk over it. But I can't figure out how to download it onto my computer. I couldn't find a download anywhere on the internet, which is really surprising. So I'm just putting the trailer on my computer and then filming the screen and then just kind of going over it. So, yeah, that's it.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
So what you just saw there was John Boyega. He's one of the new actors in the new Star Wars. And, we saw him in a Stormtrooper outfit popping up on Tatooine. Or what we think is Tatooine. And there's nothing in this desert. He's probably gonna die. But, I just love this part. This is one of my favorite shots in the trailer. We hear Andy Serkis, or everybody thinks it's Andy Serkis, probably a safe bet. He's on the voiceover and he's like, "There's been an awakening, have you felt it?" And John Boyega pops up, and it's so cool, because John Boyega's in trouble, he's in the middle of nowhere, and you can even tell he's in trouble in his breathing, he's in trouble. And on the back of the Stormtrooper outfit that he was wearing, you could tell it was different on the back, like the design was definitely different than the older Stormtrooper outfits, which I like how they're changing things up. So people have theories about why John Boyega is wearing a Stormtrooper outfit. Now, some people think he could be a Stormtrooper. Why? Because, why would he be a Stormtrooper? Well, I know what you're thinking. I thought all the Stormtroopers were clones. They're all the same people. Why would, there be John Boyega in a Stormtrooper? Why would he be black? Why would there be a black Stormtrooper? I thought all the Stormtroopers were clones. Like in the Attack of the Clones, they were all clones. Well, in the expanded universe, actually, in like the books and the comics and the games and stuff, they say that after the events of the Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith and stuff, the Empire started recruiting instead of doing cloning. So John Boyega could be working for the Empire, which would be very interesting in my opinion. Another theory is that he could be like in A New Hope, where Han and Luke were wearing Stormtrooper outfits to hide away. So some people are already kind of piecing together the plot. They're saying that John Boyega was running from the Empire and he's in a Stormtrooper outfit because he was trying to blend in with them, but he got away, but he's still being tracked down. Or another thing is that he was a Stormtrooper and he went rogue, and now he's being chased by the Empire. So I like both stories, but what happens in the trailer next is actually really interesting, and it kind of almost really helps this this information that I'm bringing, this theory. So what you just saw there was the very first shot that you just saw was a robot. Now, everybody's kind of hating on the robot. I don't understand why, because I don't actually think the robot's there to show you some stupid comedy. I think it's there to show you the background. In the background, we saw shipwrecks. So this person that lives here, Daisy Ridley, who you'll see in a couple minutes, she's a collector, I think. She's a collector, maybe for the Jedi. She likes to collect artifacts, or, it could be a number of things. The robot's not there to show you the cheesy comedy of the movie, which there probably won't be. I don't know why there would be. I think it's more there to show you the background and to show you that whoever lives here, which is Daisy Ridley, you'll see in a couple minutes, she's a collector of things. And then also that second shot with the Stormtroopers, which is actually kind of hard to see. I'll try to explain it to you. I think you should also go watch the trailer though for yourself. So that second shot there with the Stormtroopers, let me try to explain this to you if you haven't already seen the trailer. And what I also recommend is pulling up the trailer while I'm explaining this too. But you see 5, 6 Stormtroopers lined up. There's one in the middle who's a little bit shorter, and there's a big focus on him. This could be John Boyega. This could be him disguised as a Stormtrooper. This could be him as a Stormtrooper. This could be him before he goes rogue. This could be him blending in because he's trying to, get into the Empire, discover secrets. But this greatly helps this theory that I brought on earlier, is that John Boyega is disguised or is a stormtrooper. You then also see a stormtrooper weapon, a very futuristic one, not like the old clanky kind of big black guns we saw in the first, very, very, very first 3 movies, the original trilogy. It's more futuristic, more red lights, more beepity boops. Then you see all the stormtroopers running out of the ship, and there's just a great sense of urgency here. You get John Boyega lifting his head up. You got this robot, running whatever it's doing. Then you got all these stormtroopers. They're geared up. They're ready to go, and then they're ready to go out and fight. You don't know what's happening. It's really urgent. It's really action packed. It's really hooking you the entire trailer. So what we just saw there was Daisy Ridley, who is a new actor, hopping on some sort of like speed bike. I don't know. It's a new vehicle. Looks really interesting actually. Looks pretty cool. But on the closer to the camera, a lot closer. It's only there for like a split second. You see the hilt of a lightsaber. Now I don't know if this is built into the ship. I don't know if Daisy Ridley's a collector of Jedi artifacts. I don't know if she is a Jedi. I don't even know if she may not even notice it there. Maybe just a part. Maybe this is going like maybe everybody's taking this too seriously. Maybe this just be some part of the ship. But it looks like an old-fashioned Jedi hilt. If you pull up the trailer, I know my quality is really terrible right now because I'm literally filming a computer screen. But I recommend pausing it right before she speeds off. You can see the hilt of a lightsaber. It's really interesting, actually. We then see she speed off into the distance. Nothing really to see there. Just a really cool design on this speeder. I don't know. It's like a blocky shaped vehicle. It's really cool though. I really like these new vehicles that J.J. Abrams is bringing to the screen. What we then see next is probably my other favorite part of the trailer is we see a pilot, a rebel pilot. Now the thing that gets my attention is the war's over, right? After Return of the Jedi, the Empire's gone, right? But so that would mean that the rebels, there doesn't have to be a Rebel Alliance anymore. But as you see on his, I think it's his chest and his helmet, there's a rebel crest or whatever you want to call it, a symbol. Now, does this mean that the rebel that's the symbol for the government? Does that mean that's the symbol for the army of the government? What does that mean? Does that mean the rebels are back in action since the Empire's back? Or have the rebels always been there? Because killing the Emperor and having a little skirmish on Endor, I don't think that's going to stop the Empire. So maybe the rebels have always been there because the Empire still thrived on. What we then see next is all 3 of the X-Wing fighters zooming by, and that's awesome how they're all so close to the water. Like, it's so cool. We also see them on this cool new planet. Nobody knows exactly what this is. I've heard people say it's Dantooine, which I have actually looked a little into, which is it's a pretty cool planet, part of the expanded universe. But it'd be cool if it was Dantooine. It'd be cool if it was Kashyyyk. It could be a lot of things, actually. There's a lot of planets in the movies, in the expanded universe. Oh, there's plenty of planets in the expanded universe. I actually got a book up. So I looked up Dantooine. I figured out what Dantooine is. And, yeah, it could be a lot of planets, but it was a very cool shot.
The dark side. And the light.
This quality is just getting worse and worse. So what I highly recommend is pulling up a trailer and watching this video with the trailer, because it's getting bad. But anyway, so what you just saw there was people think it's Darth Revan. Now, I'm not keen exactly on how Darth Revan's managed to live thousands and thousands of years, because Darth Revan lived back in the times of the Old Republic, but it does make sense because there was a piece of concept art leaked where it showed what looked to be Darth Revan holding a lightsaber with that same exact hilt that you saw. And so, could it be Darth Revan? It also looks like him because he always has his hood pulled over, and he always kind of has that same posture, because I think he's in some of the animated series. Maybe I'm wrong, people are going to yell at me now. But, yeah. We, also saw his lightsaber. That was awesome. It almost kind of goes, originally it's back to like the kind of like electric-y kind of the, not like in the prequels, the lightsaber is almost kind of like a solid feel. In the in the original trilogy, the lightsaber is, kind of like, plasma electric, it's kind of hard to explain, like, I don't know, and it's kind of almost bringing back that feel of that lightsaber. It's like kind of like electric plasma, not just a real solid. I mean, I like that, but I didn't think it was as great as the original trilogy. Then we also hear Andy Serkis say, "The dark side and the light." So that shot was amazing. Not my favorite, but it was still amazing. Now, I don't think that was all just for show. I think, because you can clearly tell that the Millennium Falcon was evading those TIE fighters, and you just hear the screech of the fighters, and you know they're on Tatooine, or at least it looks like it. And I'm almost kind of starting to piece together some of the plot. This could be completely wrong, or I could be right, and I'm actually working with J.J. Abrams right now. So I can't exactly say what the X-wings were for, and what the what Darth Revan was for in that one part where he was in the Force. But what a lot of people are thinking, and what I'm actually starting to piece together is that John Boyega is a stormtrooper, or he's dressed like one trying to infiltrate. And he's on the ship, he betrays the Empire, or he gets found out, he gets off the ship, and he's, crash lands on Tatooine, something like that. That shows in the first shot how he's, like, really desperate, or what, so yeah, like, kind of like that, like, really desperate. And then we see Daisy Ridley, who could be, running from the Empire, because she knows that they landed on Tatooine, or maybe she's going to look for John Boyega, or something like that. And then who drives the Millennium Falcon? Harrison Ford, Han Solo. So, a lot of people are thinking that Daisy Ridley, the actor, she's playing Han Solo's daughter, because that shows in the expanded universe. So, Han Solo could land on Tatooine, John Boyega could find Daisy Ridley, they could be friends, and the Empire could be after John Boyega because he turned against them, or because he figured out that he was a spy. So Daisy Ridley and John Boyega get on Han Solo's ship. They're flying away. The TIE fighters are shooting at them. I don't know what the guy in the forest was. I don't know what the X-wing fighters were, but that's just my theory. That's what some of the internet's thinking to believe. I kind of pieced together with that, with Schmoes Know video. I would highly recommend you go over to their channel. They're great. They did a half-hour review of this trailer, and it's great. It touches on some of the stuff I said, and also goes actually much more in depth. So I'd recommend going to watch that too. So I love it was a teaser. I love the teaser. That's a lot for a teaser. That was really good for a teaser, but I loved it. I loved all the shots in it. Nothing was bad. It was all great. And it was a smart move that they didn't put the Mark Hamill and Han Solo and like all the originals, because that would have just been like fan service. So it'd be cheesy fan service, like, here you go, people who really want to see Star Wars more. It's like they put in the new actors, they're introducing the new actors, and it's good. That's a good move. So yeah, what'd you guys think of the trailer? Tell me in the comments below. I'll link the Schmoes Know video, and I will also link the trailer. Thanks for watching. I'll have a new Call of Duty video coming tomorrow. I love you, bye.